Hello, everyone. My name is Bruno Abriata, and I will be doing a brief presentation on the methodology of the research I did with Daniel Masut on industrial symbiosis in Argentina and its impact in employment. Now I'm going to share the presentation with you. So we first did an overview of industrial symbiosis in the country. We found at least 20 cases, and we characterized them by location and by sector of the firms involved in it, either as generators, users, or processors of the residuals or byproducts involved in the process. And then we did a detailed study on two industrial symbiosis cases, one of whey powder uh, production by dairy farmers in the Pampa region, and another one of bioenergy generation by sawmills in the province of Corrientes. So as for the overview, we were based mainly on media reports and interviews, and then we do a characterization like the one you see here. You can later check it in detail. And as for the detailed analysis we did on these two cases, so we first did direct surveys on the firms involved in the industrial symbiosis systems. From there, we identified where there was a change in the input mix, which meant there would be a change in the labor input and as well a change in the spend in different sectors of the economy, since the mix of goods and services bought by the firm may have changed. And we also checked where there was an activity effect, in the sense of saying, since industrial symbiosis would change the profit and loss function, where this would affect the total output by the firm and hence the total expenditure. So from these two effects, we could estimate where there was a change in direct employment and a change in the spend made by the firm in different sectors of the economy. Then sending this information through an input-output matrix, checking at the labor input coefficients and the sectorial employment coefficients, multipliers. There we could see where there was, which was the quantitative impact in terms of jobs created or destroyed by industrial symbiosis, taking into account both the direct and the indirect impact this may have had. Then we also wanted to do some qualitative impact estimation. So we first started with our previous quantitative estimation, which we can see at the low right end of the slide. We sent this the indirect impact in employment in different sectors. We let it go through a household survey information, particularly gender and educational attainment composition by different sectors, and as well the incidence of informality. So in this way, we can see which is the composition effect of industrial symbiosis in employment, mainly focusing or interpreting this information as to which demographic groups the employment opportunities either created or destroyed are targeted, particularly focusing on whether they are formal or not, and whether they are benefiting either least advantaged groups such as women and the least educated. Finally, we also used information from our survey, our direct survey on industrial symbiosis firms, in order to also check where there were changes in formality and also in other features such as formal skills training and also features related to safety, in order to reduce physical risks at work. So this has been a very brief presentation on our methodology. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any further question, or you can also check the paper in order to get a better glance at the whole methodology of our research. Thank you very much.